I'm going to start right from the top. Dal capo, as we say in music. I'm going to start from the very beginning. How do I listen to my body through pain? I live with chronic pain. I have pain all the time. I have pain right now that's just screaming at me. So I'm going to compare this to being on a subway car with a companion who wants to be heard during rush hour, surrounded by people, a cacophony of sound, perhaps a subway in New York City. It's very difficult to be heard. My companion's screaming at me, trying to be heard, but I still don't hear anything. So the best way to communicate, of course, is to remove myself from the context of the subway car. And so I can get off the subway. I can go with my companion, find a quiet spot, and continue the conversation. That, in some ways, is what I try to do with my pain. When the pain is so loud that I can't hear what's being said, I don't understand the language, I try to find a way to change the context, to lower the volume. The first thing that I do is I focus on my breathing. And when I say that, I'm not talking about breathing through my chest or panting breathing. I'm talking about this nice deep breath that I've learned through meditative practice. Sending it down through the belly and then slowly letting it go, slower than when I take it in. And I continue that for a few minutes to see if that might relieve the stress. And that might change the context of my communication with my pain so that I can really distinguish what's being said. Sometimes that doesn't help, and so I'll reach for a favorite book, or maybe I'll watch a mindless movie or a television show to see if I can get my mind to calm down so I'm not focusing so much on the noise, and so I can listen better. And when that doesn't happen, which occasionally it doesn't, only then do I reach for the medication to take a little, what I call a pain vacation. I have prescribed medication that I can take that lowers the volume. In fact, it blocks the entire communication pretty much, to be honest. So I compare this to sitting next to a companion and putting on a pair of headphones, noise-canceling headphones. You don't hear much. You see the mouth moving. You know the communication's supposed to be happening, but you're really not hearing. And that's what taking narcotics is like for me, so I avoid it and don't do it very much. Only in extreme circumstances, if I can address that context in which the pain language is being delivered. So I hope this message has helped you. Changing the context of communication is key to my communication with my body. How can I alleviate that stress? How can I listen to my pain so that I understand that language? Only in extreme circumstances do I work or do I reach for pain medication to deafen that communication with my pain. Be well, my friends. I hope something that I've said has helped you. Be well. Be positive. Ciao.